Imagine being LeBron James, 41 years old, with nothing left to prove. 4 championships, 4 MVPs, an all-time scoring record, and more than 2 decades at the top of the NBA. At this stage, he could simply walk away. Instead, LeBron made one of the biggest surprises of the 2026 offseason. He left Los Angeles and chose the Philadelphia 76ers. Not Golden State, not Cleveland, not Miami, Philadelphia. And the crazy part? LeBron reportedly had several legitimate options. So why did he choose the Sixers? And why couldn't Stephen Curry and the Warriors convince him to join them for what could have been one of the most dangerous super teams in NBA history? The first clue is what LeBron himself said. After the 2025-26 season, he admitted that he seriously considered retirement, but eventually he realized he still had something left. He wanted to compete, sacrifice, work, and most importantly, have another chance to win a championship. When he announced his decision, LeBron made it clear that money wasn't the reason. He believed he could help Philadelphia become a championship team, and that tells us exactly what he was looking for. At this stage of his career, LeBron wasn't simply choosing a city, he was choosing the best basketball situation. Philadelphia suddenly offered something extremely attractive. The Sixers had already transformed their roster before LeBron arrived. They traded for Jaylen Brown, adding another elite scorer and two-way player next to Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid. That meant LeBron wouldn't have to carry an aging roster by himself. Instead, he could become the veteran playmaker connecting an incredibly talented group. Maxey brings speed and scoring, Brown can create and defend, Embiid provides a dominant interior threat, and LeBron can control the offense, create opportunities, and pick his spots instead of carrying the entire team every night. Then there's Joel Embiid. Imagine LeBron pushing the ball in transition, Embiid establishing position inside, Maxey attacking from the perimeter, and Brown creating mismatches. Defenses can't simply load up on LeBron anymore. If they collapse on him, Embiid becomes dangerous. If they focus on Embiid, LeBron can attack or find open shooters. If they trap LeBron, Maxey and Brown can punish them. That's perhaps the biggest attraction for LeBron. Philadelphia gives him enough offensive firepower to conserve his energy for the moments that matter most. And then we get to Golden State. The Warriors had a storyline that almost wrote itself. Stephen Curry and LeBron James, 2 of the greatest players of their generation, joining forces with Draymond Green for one final championship run. It would have been one of the most iconic combinations in NBA history. Golden State was reportedly one of the serious options LeBron considered. But having the opportunity to chase LeBron and actually creating the right situation for him are 2 completely different things. Golden State's biggest advantage was obviously Stephen Curry. If LeBron wanted one final legendary championship run, playing alongside Curry would have been almost impossible to ignore. But the Warriors also had questions. Their roster wasn't built like Philadelphia's, and their championship hopes remained heavily dependent on Curry continuing to perform at an elite level. Adding LeBron would have created an incredible headline, but it wouldn't automatically solve every roster problem. Philadelphia, meanwhile, could offer LeBron a team already loaded with multiple high-level offensive weapons. There was also something Philadelphia could offer that the other teams couldn't: a fresh challenge. LeBron had already spent 8 seasons in Los Angeles and won a championship there. Cleveland would have meant another emotional homecoming, while Miami represented another chapter from his past. Golden State would have created an unbelievable partnership with Curry, but Philadelphia gave LeBron the chance to create a completely new story and energize a new fan base. And financially, the decision was just as surprising. LeBron agreed to a 2-year contract worth roughly $8 million, with a player option for the second season. That's nowhere near what a player with his fame and commercial value could normally command. But that number tells us something important. This decision wasn't primarily about maximizing his salary. It was about maximizing his chance to compete. At this stage of his career, the priority appears simple: put him in a situation where another championship is realistically possible. Of course, Philadelphia isn't guaranteed to work. The Sixers still have major questions surrounding health, chemistry, defense, and whether all these stars can actually fit together when the playoffs arrive. But on paper, the potential is terrifying. A lineup featuring Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown, LeBron James, and Joel Embiid gives Philadelphia an extraordinary combination of scoring, size, playmaking, and experience. The Sixers didn't just sign LeBron, they built an environment where he doesn't have to be Superman every single night. And that's probably the real reason LeBron chose Philadelphia. He wasn't chasing the biggest contract or simply the biggest market. He was chasing one more legitimate opportunity to win. The Warriors offered history with Stephen Curry. Cleveland offered nostalgia. Miami offered another familiar chapter. But Philadelphia offered something LeBron desperately wanted at this stage: a fresh team with multiple stars, enough firepower to compete, and a realistic path toward another championship. For Golden State, that's what makes this feel like another missed opportunity. The Warriors had the dream scenario right in front of them. LeBron and Curry together, one final run, potentially one of the greatest superstar partnerships we've ever seen. But dreams don't win free agency. Fit, roster construction, timing, and championship potential do. And this time, Philadelphia apparently checked more of those boxes. LeBron James has made his decision. The King is going east, and the 76ers have suddenly become one of the most fascinating teams in the NBA. Now, the question isn't why LeBron chose Philadelphia. The real question is whether this experiment can actually deliver the championship he came back for. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more NBA stories, shocking moves, rivalries, and the moments that change basketball history.